Okay, people. Number 15 video. This video is not for now. It's for next week, Friday the 15th. But Friday the 15th next week is Friday the 13th. I told most of you there's 2 days fast forward. 2008 February was 29. 2009 February was 29. 2010 February is 28. 2011 February is 28. But 2012 February will be 29. So there is 2 days fast forward. They're gonna fool you, tell you it's the 15th, but it's actually Friday the 13th. You can't change what's gonna happen. Nobody can harm you. They can create situation because they need to babysit certain people. But dead people never cry. The only ones who are dead is the ones who are awake. But when they fall asleep, they will never miss anybody. But a few hours, they are awake. The energy that come in their body tell them, you just lost your loved ones. And they start crying. Until you understand, the one that lost somebody is bleeding. But the dead body is not crying because the wind that normally sleep in the night, when you go to wake them up, wake up, I need to talk to you. Oh, leave me alone, I'm tired, I want to sleep. The wind is resting because the wind lost the light in the eyes. The wind is snowing. When that wind go away, but that wind is real. That wind is the voice. But that wind, the voice you know today, it is not the baby voice. The little child that doesn't speak, it is different from the 5 years. It is different from the 15 years. It is different from the adult voice. For as long as 20 years ago, you the child that see the child. For as long as 20 years later, you the adults that see the adult. If the child that see the child never recognize the adult in the child, is to tell you when the adult came out of the child, the adult is in charge, but the body is still the child. That we go out from the body and enter the next baby body that came into the world that wasn't there before. The 9 months before the face came, the face was not there. It's just a fresh bread back from the oven. It is fresh. You see it, make a picture, it is new. Appreciate it when it's there. It doesn't stay like that. Even if you wish for it to stay, it doesn't have no time to stay like that. It is a roller coaster. It is very, very important. I like to say to all the mothers, no, right now most of you have my pregnancy. I have 5 times. I stopped, now you have your first pregnancy, you're gonna have the 5 pregnancy I have. But you just can't see you're having it because they want to make sure. When I lost the age of my children, you will have the age my children lost. Imagine right now, my son is 14. I want to take him, I bring him to the group 1 where the 5 years is sitting. If I want to take my child back to the class, I say to the teacher, I'm not satisfied the way my son is reading. I think I need him to go back in the group 1. The teacher will say to me, sorry, it's only for 5 years old. The 5 years old in the class was not there 9 years ago when my son was the 5 years old. Understand what's happening. The 5 years old in the class today, the face was not there. The face was not created 9 years ago. The 5 years before the 5 years now, it is now the ones that become the 9 years old You have to understand it is very important that you try to see the pictures that are coming out of the stomach every 9 months, every 5 years, to 5 years, to 5 years. It is easy to count every 9 months happy birthday, but they know every 5 years you have an ID card, because they know every pregnancy, it only functions in a wall when your child is 5 years, goes to school. So from 5 years to 10 years to 15 years to 20 years to 25 years to 30 years to 35 years to 40 years to 45 years to 50 years, it goes from 5 years to 5 years. The ID card goes according to the next pregnancy that is going to the classroom. You don't have a 14 years of age baby face yet. You are in the school. You're 20 years of age. But later, when my child is above the 20 years, you gonna be pregnant. And when I take a look next door, 14 years later, when my son is 34, I will see you go into the classroom and you have this baby face with the 14 years of age energy that I have in a video. I tape it. My son is 14, he's talking to me. But now he's 34. 20 years later, he talks to me like the adult I never talked to before. And now you have a face out of your stomach. You put it on top of my son that is talking to me in the video. NIG comes to visit. NIG is a stranger. They come in your house to visit. The NIG comes for all 9 months and they go away. The children goes to school. That's why they like to make birthdays in the school. The children goes to school. They switch them in the school. It is not a problem when they switch them, because they know it doesn't matter if they switch them. You will never notice, because you are not the same anymore. They switch your child, they switch you. Let me put it like this. The wind tell me easy way how to put it. Picture the teachers, the group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, group 5. They're different teachers. They stay in the class. They only teach the books of the children in the age that come in the class. Now, the teachers 5 years ago, they become 5 years older. Either they get pregnant, they go out, or they move them from this class to the next. If one teacher stay in one class and watching children coming, you're thinking, oh, the same teacher is here the last 5 years. Is it? Check the ID card of the teacher. The teacher came to the school, the teacher was 30 years old the first time. The teacher take care of the first children, they are 5 years. The children become 6, the teacher is now 31. The children become 7, the teacher is 32. Children become 8, the teacher is 33. The children become 9, the teacher is 34. The children become 10, but you can't see the last 5 years. All the pregnancy, the 4 years become 5, the next 3 years become 4 to become 5, the 2 years become the 3 to 4 to become 5. In 4 years' time, all the 4 years become 5, become 5, become 5. But the teacher just see she's celebrating. No, the teacher is not the same. The face of the teacher is a car to drive the energy that is coming to collect the new children that are home. Next year they become 5. They take the faces and they put it on top of the energy. The child is sleeping, it's not going anywhere. The child wakes up, the energy is inside of the child. The child get up. You think your child goes to school, the child come home talking to you different. Or the teacher learn them. Well, the next time you have your child in the school, bring your child to school, ask the teacher, can I see your ID card, how old you are? If the teacher in the group 2 is 31, the teacher in the group 1 is the 30, what happened next year? When the teacher in the group 2 is now the 32, and the teacher in the group 1 is now the 31, it's no different. Why? the teacher in the group 1 was the pregnancy, when the teacher in the group 2 was the 1-year-old baby. It is very important that you understand. The teacher, they are 1 year different apart because of the pregnancy that is apart. The pregnancy from the teacher that is 31 was there when the mother and the father from the teacher that is 30, they were not pregnant yet. The teacher become the 31, the 30 years old is the baby after. They were the little baby. When the other one was the 2 years, the other one was the 1 year. They become 3, she become 2. The other one become 4, she become 3. They climb together and now they choose both of them. They look different, but they are the same. Everything what the other teacher learned, the other teacher come the next time to learn. The energy using the body and they using the faces from the people. And when they choose one perfect face because it looks beautiful, because it sings beautiful, you just can see they coaching the voice how to sing. And now they create them, they say they are pop star. We love them. They tell us they singing, but you just can't see. Beyonce 10 years ago is not the same age every year. There's many Beyonce. Every year a new energy coming is a star, but the face is one. You watch the pictures are different. They reach to a starting stage. They take them out because they know people already see this face. People already deal with it. People don't like it anymore. Now they want to promote another face. Now they're going to create a situation to make Beyonce look bad. Like the booty pad. Some people, oh, so Beyonce was fake. Beyonce, no. They try to tell you, don't watch her anymore. Watch the new star. Yeah, it's Rihanna. Who is Rihanna? When Beyonce was 2 years old, there was no Rihanna. They copy a baby body and now Rihanna become the next face they're using. They know they already used Beyonce in the age. When Beyonce was the age of Rihanna, Rihanna was not singing. The same energy that used Beyonce is using Rihanna now. They are the same. They tape in the video. So please, it is very important. I said the last time, my son is now in the group 6, but your son is in the group 7. Everything what they learn your son, they're gonna learn my son when my son become the next age. Why? I thought it is for your son. Your son learn everything. The teacher has to say, the children are learn, they know everything, we have to close the school. Why 7 years later, 7 times 5 years old is gonna read the same book? But it's so deceiving that the man and the woman that is now 100 years old, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. It is 20 times 5 years old goes to school. And then the people are now the 100 years. The 100 years, 20 times, 19 times ago, they were the 5 years in the school. When they become 10 years, the next group go. When they become 15, the next group go. But you counting, you have your baby, take 5 years. No, there is babies on the list. The 4 years is next. They're collecting the faces, the faces, the faces, the faces, the faces. Your husband Dick have the same face as my boyfriend Dick. Your husband's sperm has the same face as my husband's sperm. My pregnancy have the same face as your pregnancy. But when the child came out, they watch the face, they don't watch the vagina. They don't watch the stomach. They show the faces they want to show. If your child was not the 5 years when you was pregnant, the face that was the 5 years is now the face that become the 10 years old. Take care, everybody. I'm gonna try to live my life. I take a walk. I walk to the city. I walk so many places. I end up finding people houses that I never know. Because when I go in the bus never walk in the street. Now I take a walk in the street to see the things I never see before. I will watch the videos, but the knowledge stay inside my mind.